Coming to you from Seattle. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and one strike. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 5. A fastball right over the outside corner. Just getting started here in Seattle.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
The 2-2 one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Lindor takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. Paxton has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Healy scoops it up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Striding in, Melky Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Zunino is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Missed with a breaking ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Henniger is there, makes the catch. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, Denard Span. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. A sliding attempt at short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 2 for 4. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1. High pop-up. Alonso is there for it. And that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Out to short for Segura. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Leonis Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Third inning, no score to this point. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll step off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mike Zunino, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. After it is Martin. He makes the running play. 2 down. Riding in once again, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1. Turned. Oh, it's off the third base bag. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. Edwin Encarnacion now. A base hit in his first trip. Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a throw over to first. We'll try it again from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well hit out to straightaway center. Martin going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right. 2 down. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounder down the line at third. Wind up and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yonder Alonso becomes the second out here in inning number 5. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Next for Seattle, Denard Span, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Segura runs. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 2-0. He swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fouled off. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. At the plate, Leonis Martin. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Leonis Martin.
The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cano ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
First baseman, Ryan.
This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now. Kluber sets his sights. 2-0 on its way. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And that misses inside, 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Brantley's after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down when you start going through that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball one. Still 1-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but settling in now, Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Kluber sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Another full count offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Right to Ramirez. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Yonder Alonso. He was sat down on strike. First pitch on its way. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sam Tuivalala gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 62.
And that misses ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three and 1 to Yan Gomes. Leonis Martin is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2. One run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The batter, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here now is Mike Zunino.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in, Ryan Cooley, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Oh, but it's thrown away at second. So striding in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now pitching for the Indians.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And they'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners breaking for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Runner goes for third. A little bouncer. Runner breaks for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. 0-1 the count. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about
high fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is Cabrera. Gone! Digging in, Denard Span. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 4. He's set and the pitch. In the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll step off and try and reset. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Way outside. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Diaz answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Ripped down the line. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Cleveland. Lifted down the line in left. Span on the run. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Donaldson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Melky Cabrera head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 4. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Jason Kipnis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he chased it in the dirt. Herman finds it on to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as